What's going on, YouTube? All right, so quick little trade recap for the day. This is a fresh, give me 1 second. This is a fresh 50K account here. And so it's the first day of trading that I had. And we took about two positions, one in the Asian session and one in New York session. And both on gold. I made about 5 bills. I went ahead and set my daily profit as $500 and my daily loss as $300. Now, I didn't do this in the past, and because of that, I ended up blowing my funded accounts. So this time around, I just did that just to force myself, like even after making $500, I got the urge to want to trade again. But because I have it set like this, I cannot trade anymore, which is great. Now I can go and deal with all the tasks that I have in my regular life, and it's a great thing actually, because now if I lose $300, I'm out. If I win $500, I'm out as well. And so it's gonna force me to just follow my trading plan to the T. Just have 1 to 2 positions per session. And so let me just quickly let me break down why I took these trades here. So, all right, let's just go to the Asian session trade here. Around here, once this candle here broke, I was just waiting for it to close. Once it closed on the 15, I believe. Yeah, let me check the 15 here. Oh, 1 second. Technical difficulties. All right, yeah, so 15 candle. Yeah, once it broke here, once this one broke the previous high, I just had a feeling that we were gonna, once this one closed, this one made a little bottom wick, I entered with the stop loss at the just below this 15 minute, the current 15 minute, or the previous 15 minute. And then from there, price just went and hit TP, minimal drawdown. Because if you look on the higher time frames too, it was just trending that way, especially once this 30 closed above. I just knew that this had some room to go up, and I'm glad I took TP here, because again, these are all-time highs, so we don't really know where it's going to create resistance. So I took my profit. I made about $350 off of that trade. And then today in the morning, once the 10 o'clock news came out, it's random news that wasn't on Forex Factory. I think it was NFP corrections. After that, gold made a little, just made a big move down. I waited until the first 15 of 10 a.m. closed. Once it closed like this next 15 minute created a top wick first. Once it created the top wick and flipped, I simply entered with the current candle high as stop loss. And again, I know I could have got much more, but I just made the $150, and yeah, Top Step locked me out. And that's about it, boys. That's it. Just a simple day, make $500 and call it a day. Go live your life, right? This is something that I need to wrap my head around as well, and I'm sure a lot of you guys need to understand this or get better at it. It's basically we're in the space of trading to have freedom, so we don't want to spend too much time on the charts. Last night I think I spent about 30 minutes to an hour on the charts while I was doing something else. And usually I'm not going to trade Asian session, but gold has just been on a historical run right now. If you guys see the daily, it's just been up and up and up. So because of that, I was more inclined to kind of look at the charts during Asian session. For the most part, I'm not going to be on Asian session. That's just a rule that I have for myself. But back to what I was talking about, we're in this game of trading so we can have time freedom, money freedom, all of these things. And in order to be a good trader, you must follow your plan. And this is something that I struggle with. I'm sure a lot of you guys struggle with this as well. This is the reason why I'm documenting my trades, so I can hold myself more accountable and hopefully inspire some of you in the process. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Following your trading plan to the T, we want that time freedom, right? So why would we spend so much time on the charts if, we're in this game to make a quick buck and get out of there, right? That's something I've noticed about myself, is that the reason I was failing all these funded challenges before, or funded challenges and funded accounts, is because I would spend so much time on the chart, bro. I would take my one trade, win or loss, whatever it may be, and then I would just hop back on the charts. I would stay on the charts. I would neglect everything else that I need to do in my real life, and I would just stare at these charts, trying like literally like an addict, trying to fucking press these buttons to get, whatever profit I can, quote unquote profit. Because at that point, when you're over trading, over leveraging, doing all that, spending too much time on the charts, you're just tilting at that point. Well, that's what I was doing. I was tilted. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. So again, this is the first video of the week, first day of this funded. I'm looking to, I want to say I want to make $500 a day, but we'll see. If the opportunity presents itself, I will take that trade. If not, we're going to slowly build this up and get a payout. You guys will see the whole process. And yes, that's about it, guys. That's the daily recap for today. I hope your trading day went well. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys struggling with the same thing that I'm struggling with right now, which is essentially spending way too much time on the charts? Or what are some other things that you guys are struggling with when it comes down to trading? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, guys, peace.